Morning, and it is morning, it's Sunday morning, in fact. It's 8:20, and Glastonbury was on last night. I was watching Coldplay, which was awesome. Just to give you a bit of a date on where we are. Today, we've got this black Captain Willard. I've been sort of mithering over this for quite a long time. I've had the case for a couple of months. Really been looking forward to doing it, but I definitely want to wear it today. So it's going to get done this morning, and I think maybe a couple of days ago I finally got some, these black hands in. They came with a green second hand in the style, in the same style as the second hand that's there, but I've swapped it out for an orange one just to go better with the watch. So yeah, we've got the Captain Willard. It's got a 19mm strap unusually rather than a 20. Got that nice set of black hands that's going to go nicely against that day-date dial. Obviously got the 36 movement to go with it, and I've popped the stem in to the crown, although I've not shortened it yet. So we'll just go through all the usual steps, and I won't dwell on anything. I'll make this a short video for you, short and sweet. Cheers. Dial lugs then, it's a 4.1 crown. That means you need a face with the 3 lugs on, and you want to be snipping off the lugs which are furthest away from 3 and 9, and keeping that unusual lug. It doesn't come on every dial that you see that, so we'll call that one unusual. I just switched the lamp off there and moved the cushion in just so as you could see the filing process. I'm just reducing each of those offcuts from the lug. I've never ever been able to do this without actually scratching the dials like that. You can see that this dial's aluminium rather than brass, which might be the preferred method. So the only thing to do after filing is just to clean all any or all crap off the back of the dial. And we use the old sticky Rodico for that. Turn over the dial, make sure there's nothing on the front, and then we're ready for placing. So this is a special four o'clock movement, which means that when I get this file face into the case, I'm just going to line that lug up there with the hole. What it should mean is, yeah, there we go. It should mean that the date lines up accurately. Just going to move it round to 12 o'clock in preparation for the hands going on. That's that. I'll bring down one and change the date. There we go. As I said, it's Sunday, so I'll put it onto Sunday. I don't know what actual date it is, but It's definitely not the 31st because it's June. I imagine it's the 30th. But it could be the 1st of July. I'm not really sure. Okay, hands then. As I said, got those nice hands. This is the kind of dial where I can use a protector at any stage. So the dial lugs don't sit too far up. I'm going to get my bit of Rodico and use that. Might be easiest to turn it round that way, so I can kind of line up the hand. Gear on. It was beer free last night. Shouldn't be having too many problems with the hands at all. I'm getting the hole over the pinion, which isn't happening that easily right now. Or maybe just I'll try a different pusher. I don't think that's going to make a whole heap of difference. I'll try an even wider pusher now. A little box of tricks. That seems wideish. So it seems to have a bit of a burr on the bottom. Yeah, I'd say it's just on now. No, it's just off. So I'll just press it on again. And that's about right. Oh. Maybe want that protector off just for a sec. It's just not quite lined up, is it? Bugger. That's the only trouble, is you kind of end up over pushing them. Right. Now it's actually on. I've just changed the hole so that I can push that down quite firmly, but be happy in the knowledge that I'm not going to stuff it all the way down the pinion and make a hash of it. So I'll just turn that, make sure it's on. It is. That's good. And then we'll go for the second hand. Same theory. That's good. Get something flat just to push that on. So actually, if I do that, I'm gonna risk of cocking the pinion, aren't I, for the second hand. Right, that's perfect. That is perfect. Very pleased with that. That's good. So on with the light. There it is for the placing of the second hand. So you've already got a bit of dirt on the face, look. Second hand's always tricky, as you know. It's always particularly tricky in the well, first time for everything. That went on a treat. Typically though, I think you might have just kind of half missed it, but never mind. Let me just make sure that's still sort of set nicely. Yeah, it is, yeah. Awesome. Very pleasing indeed. I'm just going to wind it round another day. I've taken the date back a day, so I'm actually setting the watch now. But I just wanted to make sure all the hands were free and wind the date over. Well, that should go, yeah, to Sunday. And as I said, it's about 25 to 9. So we'll set it there accordingly. Great stuff. So I've cleaned the case out quite comprehensively with a compressed air can and my lint-free cloth, and then I've Rodicoed it all, and I've done the same, well, not quite the same, I've done a fair bit of Rodicoing on the face to make sure that that's nice and clean. So I've effectively got two very clean things now, so ready to be cased up. That's not well in yet, so I'll just put that down, and then I'll just start to kind of work the case in a little bit. Make sure it gets down into the movement. I just got to be really gentle doing this. I find it's okay to place the finger on the screw for the rotor. Okay, so that's in. That looks like it's probably in the right spot as well, just to get the crown in. Yep, that's quite nice. So if I'll put the case on, yeah, I'll probably just put the case on and flip it the other way up. Case will hold the movement in, so just see if that's up against the chapter ring basically and all aligned nicely. Yep, chapter ring's good. Alignment's good. And there it is. That looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Got the old black Milanese strap as well, which I'm very pleased with. So I'm going to flip her over and just measure the cut for the crown. Just put that there like that so as I can see it as well while I'm working on it. I'd be astonished if this wasn't 6 millimeters, because everything seems to be 6 millimeters. That's the... Well, it's 5 millimeters. Yeah, it makes a change. Okay, so I'll snip that to 5. Don't know if you'd seen that on the vernier calipers, so there you go. So I've done the dull stuff. I've snipped the stem to 5 or by 5 millimeters. I've just lightly filed it round to take the burrs off. I've popped it into the crown with some thread lock stuff. So all is well. The last thing I've really got to do is pop a gasket that I've been sat greasing into this groove here. Okay. And then pop the case on, case back. And then I'll pop the crown in and hopefully it'll be a good fit. I've not tried it yet, so you're gonna get that with me. Obviously what we want to do is get the crown in and hopefully it'll wind. That's right, that's properly located now. Okay, so yeah, so we can wind the movement without it going onto the thread on the case. We can obviously change everything. I'll just mess about with the time for a sec. Everything else is absolutely fine. Put that back in and then, oh, spoke too soon. Is it 10 to 9? Okay. I just need to wind that up to make sure it goes on tightly. Ah, spot on that. So there it is. That's the finished article. So I'm looking forward to taking that particular finished article off and putting the new black Captain Willard on, and I'll take some photographs of that and have a look at it next to that sort of 62 MAS that I did. It's a great pair of watches that is, isn't it? Yeah, very pleasing. Okay, I'll take some photos and I'll see you anon.